If y'all thought Batman having friends and a mother would make him more merciful, y'all are sorely mistaken. What up, my fellow Wednesday Warriors? This is your boy Marcus the Conqueror, back to conquer another comic book review. Today, let's talk about Absolute Batman issue 6 by Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. This first arc closes with Bruce unveiling his identity to his friends, who are ironically his rogues gallery or villains in the main DC universe. Defeated and injured after the last issue, Bruce meets his friend Waylon Jones, known as Killer Croc in the main continuity, at his gym for help. Waylon recognizes the bat costume Bruce failed to take off. Next, we see Oswald Oz Cobblepot express vexation after learning Bruce's deception as he flies him over the ocean via helicopter. Their friend Edward Nygma, who likes to crack riddles, figured Black Mask's bounty network was too large to destroy. Bruce would be better off dismantling the server for Gotham on the boat he and Oz were about to approach. Bruce's reliance on Waylon, Oz, and Edward establishes his friends as his in-the-chair guys. A non-rich Batman must rely on his network and community to save Gotham. This requirement transforms into a strength when considering this Batman doesn't have to own the expertise or have the resources of main continuity Batman. Bruce descends on the boat and removes its occupants, Black Mask crew, to the ocean. He even throws the kid that rolls with Black Mask overboard. I'm still not sure what species these Twi'lek-looking folks are. Finally, Sionis strikes Bruce from a balcony. The two have an all-out brawl as they run through walls and swing bowling balls. During this battle, Bruce has a flashback to his childhood when he and his mother are flipping through a photo book. They come upon a photo that Thomas, Bruce's father, took of Bruce and his friends on the day of his passing. Bruce, confused, asked his mother why she kept a photo that alluded to one of the worst days of their lives. She told him it reminded her of how hopeful Thomas was despite their hardships, and that Bruce was the source of that. Using this inspiration, he released himself from Sionis' grip by remotely turning his bat ears downward and smashing them into Sionis' mask. He then hurls Sionis off the boat before using a grenade to take out the server. As Bruce unconsciously descends in the ocean, a giant bat submarine collects him. Alfred, who emerged from a B-plot in which he abducts his daughter and flies her away from Gotham to ensure her protection, brought Bruce into the sub and started patching him up. This action conveys that all Bruces need an Alfred regardless of whether they have parents. This issue's other B-plot comprises Deputy Mayor Martha Wayne, Bruce's mother, defending Mayor Jim Gordon from criminals armed by Black Mask. We witness how Martha's determination to protect Gordon and speak reason to her fellow Gothamites reflects the principles she instilled in Bruce to do what's right. The issue closes with a guy wrapped in Twi'lek people telling his butler to summon Bane after hearing the news that Sionis failed. I enjoyed this issue, but I feel like it's too crammed like this entire arc. Snyder engaged in the trend that he started with his new 52 Batman run, having villains take over Gotham. Though I think Scott Snyder is the best Batman writer next to Frank Miller, I think he and other writers need to find other ways to challenge Bruce without doing the Joker, Endgame, and City of Bane again and again. This arc had to carry the heavy load of introducing us to a world where Bruce Wayne still has his mother, and he is friends with people that are traditionally his villains in combination with a villain city takeover. All this juggling leads to pacing problems. The story is still amazing, but I think had this arc had more room to breathe, this issue would have been a better conclusion. Anyway, I give this book an 8 out of 10. Let me know how you all feel about it in the comments.